G'day post viewers. So I haven't made a video for today, so I decided let's try go live on my mobile phone. I've never done this. I think I unlocked this ability at like 1,000 subs. Correct me if I'm wrong. 0 viewers at the moment, so I'm only talking to the post viewers. So Big Orange, he never had a name, Big Orange went today. So I actually put my first F3 select in there. It's probably way too small. Somehow we've got one viewer before, one like before a viewer. So the battery's on 25%. I'm expecting to make this live until 0%. So I was going to put this pair together. So I thought, what better way to do it than to give live mobile a go. Now, you guys always ask for live in the fish room, so I figured this is way easier than trying to pair it with the computer and that. G'day Eddie, how are you? G'day John, g'day Matty D. All the regulars. I'm guessing you guys got notifications turned on. The joy of having notification turned on is you get this sporadic notification that I'm live. I got no idea what the audio is like. I wasn't even going live. I was just standing here and playing with my phone. But let's try this pair together. So I switched these males out. Basically, the fat boy male and this girl were not getting along. I tried these two together. She had her tubes down. They were not getting along either. This girl is a little bit more precious to me, so I kind of not going to leave this pair together unattended. So I thought let's attend to the pair together. I don't know how to keep the chat up with the G'day Fishing Cartel. So this tank is actually pretty clean considering it's usually one of my messier tanks, but we put that glass in the other day and I gave it a bit of a spruce up. G'day Daniel. So for anybody who didn't catch, this is just a sporadic live stream. See that girl was going straight to that corner, that's her laying corner, so there's that dirt that I was saying wasn't in this tank a second ago. This thing just like has a mind of its own. Look at it go. Stop buddy, stop, stay in the middle. This girl either lays in that corner or that corner there, so if I keep that in the middle, hopefully it's a bit of a hidey hole. I didn't really think this through. I could have bought a tray to hold the phone. No eggs yet, so this girl is about due to lay. Obviously this guy only put in a small amount of effort with a fertility rate of like 10%. So we're trying a different boy. It's kind of a win-win if this works. So that boy wasn't getting along with that girl, and that boy wasn't working well with this girl for the fertility reasons. But I don't know if it was fertility or just that girl wouldn't let him close enough to fertile them. It's like a robotic vacuum cleaner. Fire Kitty, sorry if you're getting buffing. Let's see what Wi-Fi we're on. Alright, let's see if that is some better video footage. You guys know I have a ridiculous Wi-Fi problem at this household. There is a piece of equipment that would solve that problem, but it is in the hundreds of dollars, $180 I think. I've actually got it's a long story, I've got a Wi-Fi booster thing that got water damaged, and I was going to try and find like a technical nerd that could replace the resistors. Have you guys ever seen that guy on TikTok that's like, what's cracking, and he gets like the iPhones out? Yeah, I need to find a guy like that. Most of you probably have no idea who I'm talking about. They seem to be pretty chilled so far. Let's find something to sit this phone on. I don't like holding it. This is pretty cool, guys. Going live straight off my phone. Like, it's way less stuff to worry about. Like, I'm just live, and that's it. Press live, off we go. Look, we got a tripod. Might need a table. Hang up. Bring this table in here. So if you didn't catch at the start, I sold the big fader boy. Well, actually, so did you know it's really hard to give people fish for free? So you guys have seen, I tried to give a Flowerhorn away on the channel once, and the guy insisted on paying me money. And then I tried to give a friend a Flowerhorn for free this week, just gone, and he wouldn't take it. So I ended up selling this boy like really cheap in the end, but he settled for not much money. I say that like I was buying it off him, but the deal is if he breeds them, I'll get first pick of fry, which is good. So Fire Kitty, it's not that I need Wi-Fi, a Cat 5 out here. If you look, can you see that little white dot up in that corner? Do you reckon I can zoom in? I can't zoom in. There's Wi-Fi in here. The problem is my phone doesn't switch from one hotspot to the next hotspot automatically. So it'll clasp onto the straws of the other Wi-Fi, and like it won't actually have any internet connection, but it won't disconnect from it, if that makes sense. There's not enough room here for a tripod, a ladder, and a table. Alright, that's the table. Fire Kitty says they'll take a Flowerhorn for free. Check out this tripod. It's actually dope. My mother-in-law got it for me for Christmas. It's really nice, like really nice. Yeah, it's still daylight, Dan. G'day, Moist. How's this work? We've got more viewers on a spontaneous live stream than on our scheduled live stream. So this thing's cool. So it's electric, and you can actually put your phone on it, and if you turn it on and start recording a video, the camera will actually follow you. Yeah, Eddie, because it's Saturday, but we can't be doing Saturdays all the time. But having a heavily pregnant wife makes for lots of time at home. Now, come on guys, be friends. You were just chilling. No, stop fighting. This is what it's like, guys. A lot of people wonder why not everyone breeds Flowerhorns. I think what happens most of the time is people get a pair and then they fight like this, and then the person gives up. But you just got to keep doing this. Like, I'll put them together for a little bit every day, and basically what I do is I'll leave them like this and basically just look for scales. If there's no scales, then there's no harm, but it does take full-time supervision. We're on 23% battery, surprising. I said we were going to go till my phone goes flat, but we might not. Who needs B-roll of fish when you can just put the camera like this? What are your thoughts on my Flowerhorn with toga and peacock bass? Fire Kitty, I think you might get away with a girl on like all in a day's work, mate. Blake knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm guessing Blake's watching from the start, so he's a bit delayed, so g'day Blake. He's probably watching it on 2x speed to get up to date, but not miss anything, because I know that's what I'd be doing anyway. Yeah, so I need to find somebody like that guy, but in Australia. So I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I let them fight until I see scales. But like, see, there's no damage on either of them just yet, so I'm happy to let them go. What are your thoughts about putting Flowerhorn in a bathtub while you bathe? I think you'd be pretty safe. They would probably just cower in the corner. Obviously no bubbles in the bathtub. You would have to do an au naturel soap-free bath. But yeah, I reckon you could have a bath with a Flowerhorn. I don't know if I'd call this fighting. It's like it's halfway between fighting and courting, isn't it? Oh, she went to grab his head then. That's where it gets bad, when the girls grab the boys' heads. Have you seen those, you know, the YouTube channels that just run 24/7 live with their music? I was thinking about doing like a lo-fi radio channel, but instead of the background being a picture, the background being a constant live stream of like one of the tanks. But I don't know what the logistics are behind like setting up a computer or a laptop full time in a fish room. I don't know if there's a camera I could just buy, like a Wi-Fi camera that I could stream straight to YouTube easy enough. But this girl over here is about to lay. They were together, these two, but oh yeah, so like a Wi-Fi webcam, does it need to be linked back to the computer? They're not getting along. That's a shame. I'm gonna have to separate them, I think. Maybe we'll see what this pair does over here. What? So this kind of gives you a real good insight into trying to pair Flowerhorn. It doesn't work all the time. I actually wouldn't mind trying tie silk boy with this girl, but I think I've sold the tie silk boy, so I never try and breed anything that's pending pickup or pending sale, obviously, because there's always that risk involved. I know somebody who was going to purchase a fish this weekend and then he couldn't purchase it because the guy that he was buying it off tried to breed it and the girl smashed the boy and sent me photos. I honestly can't see the boy surviving, which is sad because it was already sold. Like, you don't try a pair together that's pre-sold. I'm gonna have to separate these two. Hey guys. You guys keep an eye on that pair on the right. Separating them is a pain in the ass sometimes. That went way smoother than I expected. I still don't know what I like better, the cage or the divider. The cage is obviously cheaper and way more accessible for the average person. I constantly get people message me, ask me where they can buy these dividers, and unfortunately I made them myself, and just the amount of time that goes into them, it's not worth trying to make them as a sales perspective. And Perspex is bloody expensive, so I couldn't justify charging how much it would cost me to make these to sell. I can't read the comments. Any good comments? How do I see the comments? There we go. I'm just... Yeah, see, I can read Blake. Well, no, I was going to say I can read him, but that's not true. I just know he's very similar to me in some ways, and that's exactly what I would have done. Yeah, so the big Thai silk's right here. But I don't know how this fish is still alive. So if anybody remembers, this fish got a hole in the head. So I took him out and put him in here because I didn't want any of the other Flowerhorns getting hole in the head. And also there was already hole in the head in this tank. So basically I didn't treat him. I just stopped feeding him because the way I see it is if the parasite's got nothing to eat, how's it going to survive? So it actually worked, just no food. And then the Oscar, he had a hole in the head, but I'm pretty sure that little hole there is just scarring. It's not actually the disease anymore. It's black, it's not red. And then this guy here, he got duck lit. Like his lips were like this wide, like literally double what they are, like that wide. And I thought he was a goner, and now it's been like 3 weeks of no food again, and he's come back healthy. It's so bizarre. Here's Australian bloodline. The Australian Flowerhorns are so much stronger than the overseas Flowerhorns as far as their genetics. Oh, is it genetics? No, what's the word? Their immune system. Yeah, I don't know what the go is, but how do I get the comments back up? There we go. Blake's watching Black Widow, I don't know what that is. Yeah, resistant / stronger. My friend came over today, he said I should breed Richard. I am half tempted. See that, this is a Thai silk here I'd like to breed, but idiot me, I sold him. I've got, g'day biggies. There's a Thai silk male there. I could breed that one, but I think he's still a bit too small. The girl probably smashed him, and he's definitely not the quality of the other one. But in saying that, he's up in that mixed tank. If I pulled him out, he'd probably thrive. I've got a little boo-boo on my finger. Let's go say hi to Richard for a while. If Jesse's watching, he'll be keen, because so Jesse from Hooked on Fish named Richard. I think Richard's the only fish in here with a name. I've got a new toy. The pond's getting drained in the next week or so, guys. I've just got to get a heater for the 8-foot tank. It'll only need like a 300 watt because it's warming up. But, oh, check this out. We can, who remembers Franken tank? This tank's wicked. Alright. Get a squeegee or like a glass cleaner if you haven't got one, guys. They're so handy. Wow, we've already been on live for 20 minutes. How much battery we got? 19%. Call Flowerhorn Pepsi because Pepsi equals cock, which equals Coke, which equals Pepsi. I get it. Who can we call Pepsi? Maybe we'll call that girl. The KZZ girl, we'll call her Pepsi. How cool do the Buccochromis look from down here? They're my favourite fish, guys. And you can't change my mind. Another TikTok reference. Look, they're starting to get some serious colour. I love like how bright the yellow is on the females. So like I want to line breed the females. The ones that have got the really yellow faces, I only really want to pull fry from them. I should really just cull the ones that don't have yellow faces. I've got that many that there wouldn't be any harm in culling a few. Good soup. That's my missus' favourite sound at the moment. Good soup. I watch too much TikTok. Check out the filter. That's like the definition of like clean your filters. Sorry, Richard. Kind of get left down here and forgotten about, don't you? Thornberry. We can't name too many fish tonight, otherwise we can. The giant gourami we could call Nigel. Everyone always asks me what's the name of the giant gourami. I feel like my wife named it years ago, but I don't remember. I wanted to make a TikTok accidentally drinking siphon water while gravel whacking, saying good soup. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think, did you kind of drop off TikTok, Blake? I kind of dropped off TikTok myself. So my friend Jaden came over today and he owned the granddad of this fish, and he reckons that this guy is an absolute spitting image of his granddad. It's really interesting. Yeah, got to fix this wet floor. It's not just like a little bit wet too, like it's almost a puddle. There's so much water. But yeah, we'll fix it. I think that'll make some good content. What do you reckon, guys? Watching me try to struggle with a respirator on, climbing under there. So I guess a lot of you don't know maybe, but look under there. So this tank goes all the way to like 100 mil off the wall. And then if you look, can we see from here? So if you look there, along there, so that end is against the wall. So this thing is almost the whole length of the room, and it's obviously stainless steel. And then you can see the nice bit of mould behind there. Oh, John's overfilled a tank. I don't miss that. I've got a drain on every tank, even if I don't. Oh, I've got the one in the kitchen that's not linked to anything, but I just don't water change that one. We've got fry in here, but we've got no light. Take the air stone out, stop the water moving. Where can we get light from? I don't think we can get light right now. There you go, see the fry in the corner? Coming up summer, chuck the raisins gourami in the koi pond. Nah, no way, I'm not doing that. My koi will start going missing. You've got to remember there's some like 10 centimetre koi in there. We've got to feed the brine shrimp, guys. Oh, no we don't. I didn't make any. So my brine shrimp haven't been hatching at night, and I figured out because I haven't got that light connected anymore, so there's no light for the night batch, but the morning batch, that light comes on during the day. So the morning batch has the light for the first 8 to 12 hours for it to hatch, whereas the nighttime one is in pitch black for the first 8 to 12 hours. So I always get way more success out of the morning one than the night one. Fun fact. But I threw the door in the bin, and I don't want to turn the light on overnight without the door because it's going to light the whole fish room up. So I need to remake my brine shrimp hatchery, which isn't a bad thing. This thing's trash. It's covered in, that's all cockroach shit. I need to remake the doors, but you guys already know that. This door's weird, like sometimes it won't close and then other times it works fine. It like swells and then contracts. In a pool pond then. Hey Blake, you're missing something. Anonymous is in town. Blake, there's an 8-foot, 1,500 litre tank sitting here completely empty. We don't need a pool. There's only the one ray in there now. I guess that's one thing I didn't explain on the videos. I haven't told you guys at all yet. This bad boy here, he killed the ray. He ate the skin off the ray. So I'm also... Yeah, I don't want him to kill my girl. So yeah, I'm kind of in the market. I'm not that disappointed about losing that male because he didn't do the job. He wasn't a breeder. I need to find a male for my girl, but that girl is like, from there to there is like 50 centimeters, so it's going to be tough finding a fully grown boy. It needs to be 30 to 35 centimeters. Check out this Flowerhorn here. Is going to be a future breeder, I reckon. Anybody run these sponge filters and think they're shit? They're the bigger ones, XY 380 maybe. This tank always looks trash for some reason. I was thinking about throwing that in the bin, going back to 2 XY 180s. Anonymous, we went live because we tried a pair of Flowerhorns together, and I just wanted to give live stream on the mobile phone a go. I've never done it before. Every time I've used my mobile phone, it's been paired to my computer, so I thought we'd just go live and see what happens. This pair's not killing each other maybe. I forgot we even put them together. I don't even know how to end the live if I want to. Oh, phone's on 15%. I never know with a pair, like, whether to leave the lights on or to turn the lights off and try, like, let them bond in the low light. It's always a decision to be made. Nah, my bloody betters, they won't breed. They actually... There's not even a nest there at the moment. But... I might pull them out actually. Let's move the betters. Live on camera. Live action. Yee. What are we going to put them in? Put them back in the jars. Yeah, you're on the money there. Lights off definitely seems like the better option. I know that, you know that, we all know that. But yeah, here I am with the lights on. Let's get rid of this tripod. I had a tidy up out here, guys. Look. You can see the waterfall tank again. I've got to maybe spruce that up tomorrow and put it on Marketplace for sale. I don't know what to ask for it. I don't reckon I'll get much more than $10 for it. The problem is I need to find somebody that won't have anxiety using it. I put the jars over there. Let's catch the betters first and then I don't like using glass jars, guys, because it's glass on glass. So if you're going to breed betters, don't sit glass jars on top of your fish tanks. Where's the container? I'm unprepared, which is no surprise because I was unprepared. I wasn't even streaming. We need an extreme aquatic fish foods container. If you haven't tried extreme aquatic fish foods, be sure to get down to your local fish store and get some today. You won't regret it. How cringe was that, guys? Some YouTubers that do like the ads are so cringe. If anybody watches Tommy F, yeah, he did like a paid ad the other day, and it was so cringe. But I think he was trying to be cringe, but it was that cringe. Whoa, there's a wife there. That scared the shit out of me. There's another human in the fish room. I don't even remember what I was saying, guys. That scared the daylights out of me. Alright, so I wonder if we can put these guys over here. Yeah, that's better. Not glass tank. Power alarm. Power what? Power was restarted in the fish room. Interesting. I'm in here and the power never went out, so we need that container. How are we going to do this, guys? It's so difficult. I don't have enough hands. If I put that on the ground and then I put the jar changer there, turn the jar changer on, turn that tap on, boom. Oh no, don't spray air. I just want your water, not your air. It was going so well, now we're making a mess. Alright, job done. What's Anonymous say? Sorry, the comments disappear on the phone, it sucks. Thing with a waterfall tank, when it sell it needs to be a breeder, and link a video. Yeah, so I'm gonna refill the tank, Anonymous, and I'm gonna clean it. I'll clean it properly. Let's I ain't a wife that feels like she followed me 200. The only problem with the better in the jars is I've been doing a water change every day. So what I do, I fill that up like that, and then the container goes there. Boom, water for tomorrow. Job done. The easier I make shit like this, the more chance of me actually doing it. The Tenadia are out, guys. Not only are they out, but we've got them live on YouTube. Everybody says these fish are super hard to get photos of. My girl just chills like right there all the time. You can even see like the gap in the algae where she's sitting. That's how much she sits there. Yeah, the wife's had enough being pregnant. We're full. So there, that water just chills for tomorrow. I don't know, I don't have an air stone in it. You get that on the big jobs. What are we doing with this? That can just go back out here. Job done. So, yeah, the problem with the betters, the male lays the nest, but the girl doesn't play cricket. So, this is going to be bad. You ready? Don't try and empty. How many litres was that? Probably like 5 litres with one hand out of a plastic tub. Check out this. My squeegee goes straight in the hole of the IBC. How good's that? We've only got 12% battery. So if anybody who doesn't know yet, we just came here to spontaneously try a pair of Flowerhorns together. And if you didn't see from the start, you can see the dividers back in there. So that pretty much explains how that experiment went. We need a barricade. We need two things. We need a barricade and we need the lids. This light is shitting me. Let's turn it up. Where's the thing? Time. Crank that time up. It always turns off when I'm trying to do shit. What are we looking for? Lids. Lids might be a bit of a tough one. Where's the lids gone? I feel like they're over here. Remember I had the bedders set up in the tank here. No lids. That's some sad news. We might just have to put them... Oh, we can just put them... Oh, hang on. We need the divider as well. There's the lids. I see them. If I just put my... Oh, I only feel one. I got one. We got lid, not lids. That's annoying. Where's the other lid? I hate this shelf, guys. It was a bright idea to put two shelves back to back, but you guys know I'm not very good at keeping places clean, and it makes it messy to get shit out. Maybe I'll just put this on top, but we still didn't find the divider that I used to use. Alright, we're going to find a divider then. We'll probably call it a day after that, I reckon. That lid works. If I flip it over, that works even better. There's just enough room there for our divider. Which... It's so bizarre. You put two bedders in a jar, you'd think you could just leave it, but no, you've got to put a divider because they just try and kill each other. I used to have a divider made for that. I might have to just work out a new one. Oh, here. One-handed warrior. What do you need to get lowered? A motorbike. But like the thing, I guess a road bike, you've got to stop at traffic lights. But as for dirt bikes, one of my mates, his bike was too high. But with a dirt bike, you're never really touching the ground, and once you're on the road, once you're on the trails, it doesn't matter how high it is, you know. But obviously road bikes, whole different ball game. I've never even ridden a road bike, so I couldn't tell you my experiences. So these right here are growing super fast. I'm pretty sure the black worms are like, uh-oh. See the cockroach just fall out of that? I'm pretty sure the blackworms are ending up in there and they're smashing them because those fry are growing so fast. What's Anonymous say? Is he doing 270 on his road bike? 270 meters per hour, I hope. So apparently with blackworms, it's okay if you breed them yourself, but someone told me that they can really carry a lot of diseases. So if you ever want to use a blackworm culture, it was suggested to me that you always grow one yourself, never use the little bags from the shops. I don't know if anybody else has had a bad experience with them. We've got no brine shrimp tonight, so I've got a little bit of magic dust here. This is basically, I can actually show you what this is. This powder is these two grinded up. So spirulina flake. Oh, it's not nice actually. Take that back. It's spirulina flake, and I don't have. Where's the container? Oh no, I don't have any more to show you. Oh yes, I do. Here, maybe. Yeah, krill flake. So the fry food is pure spirulina and pure krill. I don't think it really gets much better than that. What do you guys reckon? I think it's pure anyway. Get that into me, fry. How much battery we got? We're on 9% guys, and my phone goes from 10 to 0 real quick. So I don't know what will happen if I disconnect, if it will cancel the stream or whether it will just stay live with a black screen. Oh, Matty D, did I give you a container of that krill? I think I did. It's good shit. I would use it more if I didn't have so many fish. The only reason I don't use it much is because I think like in a breeding room, it's kind of a waste of resources, if that makes sense, because I can't go around feeding 40 tanks krill flake. So I use it for shit like fry. Spew and Matty, I don't have any more for you. I've got, I think this might have got wet. Whoa, did anyone see that? That's got to go in the bin. Spewing. Mold spores just flew out of that. I'm going to die. No, but seriously, I think that's super bad for me. So that's got to go in the bin. We won't keep. I don't even want to open that again because genuinely bad for you. But a bit of Flowerhorn food here. Penicillin. Is it like similar to the medicine penicillin, or is that penicillin the medicine made out of mold spores? I didn't smell it, to be honest. The fish room does kind of stink at the moment. It just smells fishy. Here's my first F3 select. Oh, he was at the front for a minute there. Oh, he's keen on the food. Look, there's food right there, you dumbass. These Flowerhorns aren't smart. They always try to go for the food through the divider. I got this fader here. It's actually an F1. It's one of the runts. Thought I'd try pump it up and see what it does. What's the comment say? It's not a live fish room tour, I promise. It's just a spontaneous, how you going? These two seem to be kind of getting along. I might leave them together. Risk it for the biscuit, you know. This is what I gotta do every day. Well, actually twice a day, guys. So if you ever want a fish room, this is what you're up for. Oh, the hardest thing about like when I actually do a feeding video, it's so hard to point the camera in the right direction because you're like using 6 hands trying to concentrate. Meanwhile, you guys get the most shaky footage ever presented on YouTube. There's nothing in there. Can't feed that. I need to get some cat food, guys. This one normally has nude cat food in it, but we out. This one is extreme. I need a chest mount for my phone. I've got one for my camera. The only problem is I've got the DJI Osmo Action and they're like 3 steps behind YouTube. Oh, that food wasn't meant for him. This one. Oh, you guys can look at the wall for a sec because I can't reach. My phone's on 4%. My phone's on 4%. My workmate tested positive. Positive for what? Duct tape? Duct tape was for the phone holster. I want to get, have you seen like you can get the mouth, oh then I couldn't talk. Seen a heap of YouTubers start using like the mouth brackets. We're not going to get to finish the feed live on camera, guys. We're going to die. What are we on? 4%. Oh no. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up there because the phone's dying. You almost made it through a full feed. Not quite. We got halfway. But anyway, guys, like I said, it was just a spontaneous upload. I'm sure you can watch it post-stream if you want. I feel like if you want to see me trying to pair a pair of Flowerhorns and you didn't watch from the start, watch the first 10 minutes once it's uploaded and you'll see that. But anyway, I can't believe my phone's lasted 50 minutes, 3%. So, I'm going to have to catch you later, guys. Peace out.